Hello, my lovelies. Nice to see y'all again. So, I am so shocked and so surprised because would you look at that? YouTube chat is working again. I am so confused about it. I had made this, what's it called? This overlay for YouTube chat and for Twitch chat. I made them identical, just linked to the respective platforms. And it was working perfectly fine, yet somehow, without me changing anything, without me touching anything, it just stopped working a few days ago. And I was searching, researching. I just could not find an answer how to fix it or what was even the problem to begin with. And now, once again, without me doing anything at all, it works again. I'm just glad and I'm not going to question it, I'll be honest. So, where in the name of hell? Oh, this is where we bought the butter, isn't it? Well, that's a ragdoll squat. Well, not, no, that's not ragdoll. What's the... Rag something. There's a term, but I don't remember it. Pokemon Legends. Yeah, okay, let's get you all back here. Let's have a good look at all of you, because I have not played this game in quite a while. Like, last time I played... No, this is... Ah, there it is. Last save. It's been a frickin' month since I last played Legends CA. Oh my goodness. So, what have I done in Pokemon Legends CA ever since we last played it on stream? Ever since I finished the last actual bit of content? I continued filling the hyperspace living decks. And I've gotten to the point where all the Pokemon that I'm missing are the Excalibur line and a handful of legendary Pokemon. Those that you can see in those missing slots. Except for 2 slots, 2 of them will stay empty because Shiny Cobalion is in the shiny box and not the regular box. And Darkrai is here in the team box because, well, it is in my team, so those 2 spots will remain empty. But yeah, even aside from that, I'm still missing Terrakion. I'm still missing Latias and Latios. And there's one more Pokemon that I'm missing, but you know, now that I think about it, based on the fact that it's Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizion, and Meloetta, quite a bit, and Genesect, yeah. Aside from... Yeah, I didn't actually think about it before, but aside from the... What are they called? The genie Pokemon. Do they have a collective name? Landorus, Thundurus, and Tornadus. They are in Legends Arceus, and Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem are in Scarlet and Violet's DLC. So yeah, and while Keldeo is in Sword and Shield's DLC, and well, the other 3 Swords of Justice are also in pretty much every Switch Pokemon game, I would not be surprised if it is Keldeo, because, believe it or not, I still have not... Look, I still don't know. The game's been out and the DLC's been out for so long, I stopped playing as regularly ever since I stopped streaming it because I'm pretty much done with the game. But I still haven't looked it up, so I can only guess that it's Keldeo. But I don't know that for sure. So yeah, I'm just missing a handful of legendaries, the Excalibur line, and the Hisunian versions of those three guys. So yeah, it's just special distortions for me, which woohoo, what fun. So what have I been up to ever since we didn't stream? This we still caught during the stream. This I didn't catch on stream, but I was still streaming doing that. So, I don't know about you. I know about this, but I don't know about you, so you can see them here, but I'll still show you in full. Let me show off all the shinies I caught in those last few months ever since I stopped streaming Legends ZA. Pretty amazing, honestly. Okay, I talked about this. Talked about it on Twitter and Blue Sky when it happened, but still, I think I deserve. Even if no, I deserve. I don't think I deserve showing it off because this is one of the shinies I most wanted. This is my starter Pokemon as an Alpha Shiny. Now finally with a Mega Evolution. Oh, there we go. There's another. Like, I will never shut up about this. Sugar Berry, and I never had that before. Oh, cool. Like, just look at it. It's so incredible. I still wish all the Pokemon were a bit faster. Note, me shiny hunting, this is the reason why I have that shiny Chandler as well, because I had a shiny power 3, alpha power, fire shiny power, and alpha power donut. And found a distortion where Delphox spawns in. And the first Pokemon as I spawned was immediately a shiny, whatever Chandler's pre-stage is, a shiny Lampent. And it hurt me so much. I couldn't. It was the Sewer's distortion, but it was such a big one. It was the main source where you have to find Gwyn in the story. And that was the first time I was in that place as a distortion. So what paths are blocked and what paths are open, I didn't know. And I only managed to find Delphox in the last few moments, and that really hurt. And it wasn't shiny, but you see, the problem is I can't sacrifice shinies. I cannot sacrifice shinies. Why? Because I know, oh yeah, I really want that, so I will keep hunting for it until I get it. But that a random shiny, once it's gone, it's gone. I won't search for it. So I'd rather keep the phases and not the one that I want. But yeah, I don't even remember where I caught those two. It does tell hyperspace. Cool. I must have... Yeah, I found you randomly. And that was awesome. Oh, that was such a great shiny decision. I had... Ever since I've been playing this game off stream, I haven't been going as fast anymore, which honestly, great decision. I started... Oh, let's just say I'm here where I actually am. and I want to go to this cafe, I'll walk all the way over there. Ever since I started playing off stream, just to enjoy the city, to talk with NPCs I haven't during stream, because like I do all side quests, I do pretty much everything, even though other streamers won't do it, because it's not fast-paced good content or whatever. But like, even I know talking to every single NPC isn't good for streaming. So I've been doing that off stream now. And while doing that, great decision, I found that on one of the food stalls. One of the shinies I want the most, and the shiny I never had before. And even more amazing, on the same day, or 1 or 2 days later, I don't remember honestly, in the same week, that's for sure, I caught a shiny Spritzy in Pokemon Go, which is one of my most wanted shinies ever, by the way. Then I found those guys randomly. I found this in a distortion. After I had already gotten one, I found this. Yay. Woohoo. I got those 3. Which, you see, the thing is, I'm not a huge fan of... I don't have the evolution item to evolve into Amarouche, that's why it's not an Amarouche yet. The thing is, I'm not a huge fan of their shinies. I do like the eye change, but that being the only change I'm not a fan of. But since it's not that easy to find them in distortions, and where I found them was literally the best spot, like it was right next to a elevator that brings you to pretty much the other side of the map, I thought, okay, I don't want to do this. I normally wouldn't want to do this, but I know an opportunity when I see one. Then I caught this random fledgling. Oh my goodness, I posted that on the Twitter as well. I'm not gonna look for the clip because I'm too lazy. But I caught Porygon Z in a distortion. I got one of the special distortions, the level 5 distortions, and saw Porygon Z's shadow there, and I was shocked because I did not know that you can find Porygon Z. Since it's a DLC Pokemon, I thought I'd have to trade for it. But I did find one wild, and I thought, okay. You see, that's the thing. That's also I really like Porygon Z's shiny, but it's not a priority for me. But the thing is, if you were to ask me right now, hey, do you want a shiny hunt for Porygon Z? Hell no. Fuck that. I don't care at all. However, it's a special distortion. I am already here. And it is a very good chance that is a rare chance as well. So whether I would like a shiny or not, if it's a rare chance and opportunity that opens up, then I still do catch it. Just like with Fire type Paldean Tauros back in Scarlet and Violet. I didn't really care for it, though I do really like Fire type. I like Fire type Tauros the most out of the 3 Paldean Tauros. I shiny hunted it in a Fire Tauros outbreak that randomly appeared, purely out of the fact that it is rare. Rarer than other shiny Paldean Tauros. Then this appeared on a rooftop that I was currently climbing onto, and I was so scared that it would just hop off. And these 2... Honestly, these I all caught at the same night. In the same night. Not even the same 24 hours. Within the span of 3 hours at most. This little fledgling. Was on top of that TV, that ad TV that is right in front of the train station that plays that ad, Welcome to the World of Pokemon with Jet, right when you start the game. That's where that thing was from, and I didn't. The Pokeball couldn't reach it from below, so I got up, and because of where it was, I couldn't get down there without scaring it off. I jumped down, and as it tries to fly off, while I'm falling down it flies up. I hit it, first try might I add, with a Pokeball. That's awesome. Then right after happened the thing with Porygon Z, and I was going to a different distortion on a rooftop, and on the same rooftop next to the distortion I found the Badoo. And this was the distortion in question. It was a Slurpuff distortion. Why? Because I thought, wait, Slurpuff distortion is actually, and let me show ya, is actually a good chance. And I had done an Aromatisse distortion beforehand to get the alphas. I don't care about getting all the shinies necessarily, and I don't care about having an alpha living dex. I only want to catch what I will add them to my living dex if I randomly encounter them. I'm not gonna hunt them down actually. But I thought, those are trade evolutions. Why shouldn't I go out of my way for them specifically? And so I did, and I kid you not, my luck is so strange, I found the shiny Slurpuff before I found the Alpha Slurpuff. I wasn't even going for a shiny, and yet I found one before the Alpha. And then after I caught the shiny, and afterwards the Alpha, I just ran around to do like one round through the whole distortion, just to see what happens to spawn before I leave, because that was the only thing I was interested in. So I was about to go out, and as I turn around the corner, seriously, what the hell, right next to where the entrance was, not immediately, it took a bit, to be honest, but right next to the entrance spawned the shiny Slurpuff. Then on the other side of the entrance, it spawned on the left. On the right side of the entrance spawned the Alpha Slurpuff. And literally around the corner from where the Alpha spawned was a shiny Tinkaton. All of them, by the way, full... Okay, shiny Charmpalots, but without any donut power. What the hell? It took me level 3 fire and level 2, at least level 2, alpha donuts, and a lot of resets, and a lot of days to get the Delphox. And then you got all of those guys just spawning full odds. Well, full odds minus the shiny charm. And yeah, I don't even remember where I got those two. Random city shinies, you know. Either way, that's pretty much what we're... Well, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. I didn't tell you what we're gonna do. It's pretty much what I've been up to ever since I stopped playing this game on stream. So what happens today? First of all, let me link play. Is it the next season already, or is it still season 9? Oh, and by the way, you're welcome. I changed the settings. Season 10 did already start. Okay, just to be sure, I did participate in all seasons so far, right? Where is the... Are those new? I from Lumiose to Donatir to discerning. No, to honestly every title that is currently on the right side of the screen. That's the first time I see them, which is weird because I check my titles regularly. Okay, but I can't. I know I have been. I know I have done at least 5 seasons, but I guess I don't. No, I was rank M, obviously. Let's just do one for the funsies. So yeah, what will we be doing today? Honestly, I don't have anything big planned. We're gonna play Mario Galaxy 2 pretty soon. And since that is going to be a long project again, I thought I'd rather take it slow and have something no-brainer, relaxing that I have absolutely no goal in for a few streams. Well, I mean, I do have goals in what I stream, like I will talk about it after this fight, but you know, those goals aren't nearly the same. Oh, hallelujah. You know what? I'll be so nice. Oh, that was dumb. Why? Oh, good. Isn't one person missing? Oh, they left. That's what's happened. Worth it! Oh, I can't switch out anymore. That's... Yeah, that's not good. I knew there was no chance to keep holding on. But hey, we are winning right now, so that's nice. Mega Trampa! That was unlucky. But hey, we are still winning. There we go, that's nice. So, what's with this weird team anyhow? I can't tell you. I tested it and I figured out those uh, fire type expert or fire type wielder or whatever it's called. Those titles for online battling. It only goes up by one even if you have 3 fire types in your team. So I made sure to have. Hallelujah. I made sure to have. Okay, now. Delpha. No, not Delpha. I don't know which Pokemon are missing from these teams. Freak, I made teams that are all dual type. Okay, here it is. Meganium. I hate that if once you take something in your actual team, it gets removed from the battle team again. Dragon Normal. Ice Ghost. Fire Steel. Psychic Dark. Ground Electric. Grass Fairy. Flying Fighting. Water Bug. Poison. I don't remember. It's gotta be a poison type, though. I'm having trouble remembering all 80 types every time. Let's see, what poison types? You, but you're also back. You're also Ghost. You're also back. This is so much better than this, by the way. You're also Dragon. Oh, you! Poison Rock, yeah. Okay, so that's, yeah, see? Those that are in my team also get removed from those, which I think is stupid. But, yeah, I made sure that if I can't have... Well, even if I could have 3 of the same type in a team and it would count, doing 6 different types, I think, is the fastest and smartest way. Oh, hey, Charmander. Oh, hey, Lucario. Alpha Gengar and Alpha Delibird. Do I have those two? So yeah, what will we be doing today? I have 2 goals in general, though I don't know... Okay, Alpha Gengar I do have. Alpha Delibird I'm also sure I have. I just don't know its dex number. There it is. Okay. Hello there. Okay, I guess. I haven't played this game in a month. But sure. Hell yeah. I love Pokemon Legends ZA for exactly this reason. Well, that sure was something. I hope we'll find anything else as well, but... just to be sure, you know. I usually always come to this area for the alphas in the middle, but... oh. I really like how much more vibrant Gengar's purple is in this game. Yeah, see, that's the Scrafty I was expecting. Okay, oh, that's not... oh, okay, no, never mind. There it is. Distortion? Oh, wow, it's higher level. Are you kidding me? Distortion? Zone 20. Cool. So, what will we be doing? I have 2 goals generally for today's stream, though both of them are the kind of goals that, oh yeah, they can stay uncompleted for all I care. Just wanna pass time and do something fun yet relaxing. Oh, that's my level 5 thing. Oh, maybe I'll go there with a shiny donut. Would be worth it. I really would love Shine Tyrantrum. Mimikyu! Oh, see, that's also something that I want. I really want Shiny Alpha Mimikyu. There's not enough time. Do I have enough berries to make a shiny donut? I don't remember which was the shiny berry. Fine, fine. I know I just said I don't warp anymore, but time's kinda running out, so you know, no rules without exceptions and stuff like that. Ansha? Oh yeah, I do have shiny donut berries. I have enough for one. No, I have enough for two. I just saw there's another one there as well. See, that's the thing. No, I won't make one. This will stay until I make it disappear. And this, while I would really like shiny alpha hunting, Mimikyu, I'm too lazy to do so right now. So yeah, we'll go do my first goal, which, yes, we will be warping. But that's a spot warp. I want all the alpha pumpkaboo. What's with you? Oh, right, I remember what's with you. You're because I caught this in the distortion. Oh my god, they're called hyperspace! Distortion are the things in Legends Arceus, darn it! Yeah, and I think it's this size here. But I'm keeping that one just to be sure. As for you, those two are definitely different sizes. And those two are the same as those two. I don't know if that's the same as one of these two, so... You know what? Just to be extra, yeah, we're gonna go Alpha Pumpkaboo hunting until we have 4 different sizes times 2. But yeah, in the fashion of what I just said, we'll walk all the way over there. It's not that far away. And like, I mean it, trust me. I know going in regular walking speed might seem like it's gonna take a bit. But honestly, you get accustomed to the size of the city. And I really love it. I've really... Don't get me wrong. Streaming this game was an amazing decision that I would never go back on. Simply because when I want to remember, relive my first reactions and my initial impressions of what happened, I can literally just watch it again, which I think just for that it's worth it. But it's also nice but but it's also nice that I started relaxing and taking this game at a different pace now. Oh, also, I finally made enough money and bought all the clothing items in the entire game. I made extra sure to triple check even, like literally triple check every store in the game. So yeah, that's cool. Believe it or not, every time I'm over here, I still feel dread because of that 24-hour, literal 24-hour, like, if we're super duper exact, I suppose it was 23 hours and 50 minutes, 50-ish minutes. So, yeah, 24 hours, as I said. I'm still feeling the dread of that way too long shiny hunt or alpha pinnacle back then. Ow. How do you check if that Pikachu's alpha? Obviously that's an alpha, dumbass! That Pikachu's a shiny every now and again. Because, well, I don't know how fast, or definitely not in one go. I don't know how long it'll take me, but I would like to eventually have every single shiny alpha mega Pokemon. EXP points. Oh yeah, right. The P is still part of experience. It still feels up, you know, because normally people only refer to it as EXP. Man, it's just so relaxing to be back in this game. Oh, and for those who aren't following me on Twitter or any of my other socials, or I suppose also for those who are doing so but are watching this as a VOD someday later, obviously then you won't know. Oh, see, that's the XXL. If only that was an alpha. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit annoying alpha hunting it. Well, never mind. That was easy. I'd rather not attack. Okay, GG. There are no other alpha pumpkin here, are there? No. Which means we're running out. And checking if this is actually different from those two. No, it's not. It's the same as the first one, isn't it? At their lowest point. I really like using that Pokeball free space as a marker. Yeah, they're identical. Damn it! Let's put you in the same order. Okay, you go down here then. Yeah, I do have to warp to that cafe and not to the area itself, because that would bring me out to the other side, and the Pumpkin are kind of far away from what I can extract. I think that's the same side again. Oh, goodness. Oh, double goodness. Okay, I have to get rid of some of them, so they won't respawn for at least a tiny bit. Now you. Okay, okay. Yeah, as I was saying, for those who have been following anything I posted today on Twitter, it's the same one again. Is it even possible? No, there are. If there are 2 different sizes of Alpha Pumpkaboo, then there are 4 different sizes. Like, I would believe it if there's only one more, if there's only one, but no way they only made half of them. Let's just wander the damage shop while I talk, before we warp again. Yeah, I began listening to all the Nintendo music songs, like the entire library, which, as of now, because you can sort them by when they were added to Nintendo Music, I really like it. You can sort them by console, you can sort them by release date of the game, and you can sort them by when they were added to the Nintendo Music app. Right now, the newest addition is Animal Crossing for the GameCube. And from first added to, I began listening to them now, which I'm still stuck on day 1 because it did get released with a handful of songs, like Wii Channels, Mario Galaxy, Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Odyssey. Those were all in the game from the get-go. I don't remember if Starlight and Animal Crossing New Horizons were there from the get-go. I'll have to... anywhere where I can see that? Oh, I can. I can search for it on the official Twitter account, actually, can't I? Mm-hmm. Which Nintendo account? Oh, Nintendo Europe? Probably. Let's see, music. Okay, maybe Nintendo of America. Music. Okay, not either. Nintendo Music. A Nintendo Music account. A fan-made one, but whatever. Okay, good enough. Let's see. Probably I could probably also just check a wiki. I just want to know which were the release day songs. Mario Wonder. Okay, that doesn't help. Nintendo Music. The Wiki. List of soundtracks. Okay, Splatoon was also there day one. Pikmin 4 what? Pikmin 4. I just said it in. And what's it called in German? I'm sorry. Was there day one? Okay, what about Mario Wonder and Donkey Country 2? Donkey Kong Country, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Pikmin 4. No, Mario Wonder was not part of it anymore. Okay, until Pikmin 4. Oh, goodness, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 3 per row, just do it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus 2. No. 9 times 3, 27. Plus 2, 29. Minus 2, 27 again. Minus 1, 26. Yeah, 26 games were in Nintendo Music on release. And I want to listen to them in release order because I have a... Okay, let's keep playing while I talk. I have a small order tick, quirk, whatever you want to call it. And what does that mean? It means that I really want to do things in order. I want to add a lot of songs to my favorites, but I want to do so in order of when they were added. Why? There isn't a good explanation. I suppose a partial explanation is because once I have done all of that, I will just be adding whatever new song gets released as well. I'm a bit of an order freak, what can I say? So yeah, that's it. And I started listening to it today. I didn't listen too much. I only did it on the bus ride to and from university. And got 6 full soundtracks down. It obviously starts with Super Mario Bros. I got all the way to Donkey Kong Country, which is... Oh, frick, you respawn. Actually, you know what? It's gonna be annoying, but I'm actually not gonna defeat it because... Well, yes, I did clearly say my goal are the Alpha Pumpkaboo. Nothing's against the fact that I could also just get a shiny Alpha. I like how you can still see it there. You know, if I were to release it now, technically speaking, that is weird because that thing isn't even in the Pokeball yet. Oh, what the? I think I'm breaking reality. Yeah, Super Mario Bros. Metroid for the Famicom, regular Metroid for the NES, Which is, honestly, I don't get it. Release consoles, all due respect to the release consoles, but I don't understand why we have Metroid Famicom, Metroid NES, Breath of the Wild Wii U, Breath of the Wild Switch, Breath of the Wild Nintendo Switch 2, Mario Galaxy Wii and Mario Galaxy Switch in Nintendo Music. If, like, Mario Bros. Wonder Switch 2, or like, no, even that, we have Mario Bros. Wonder and Mario Bros. Wonder Switch 2. Just, I don't understand why we need to see that there are multiple versions of literally the same OST. Like, the Thousand Year Door OST makes sense because the Switch version of the songs and the GameCube version of the songs sounds different. Did I catch the exact same pumpkin 4 times now? Yes. Damn. Either I'm doing something wrong or I'm super unlucky. Okay, bye. Wait. Is it the same? I actually can't tell. Feels like it's different, or am I dumb? But no, not you. That's how much this one leaves open. Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. I think. Whatever. Yeah, it's here. Like, I understand that for games where the OST got a rehaul. That's definitely bigger. That one is definitely bigger. If that's not bigger, I don't know. Oh boy. Yeah. Maybe the ones that I have are the night version. Well, the 2 that I have. And I need to get the day versions. But yeah, as I was saying, like, Thousand Year Door makes sense because the GameCube and the Switch soundtracks sound different. Especially the battle songs are actually reworked completely on the Switch. But like, all 3 versions of Breath of the Wild, their soundtracks are identical. And like Mario Bros. Wonder and Mario Bros. Wonder plus Bella Bell Park just replace... what's it called? Just replace it with a complete version, let's call it, instead of having both on the music app. Like, Nintendo Music is such a great idea. I'm not even bothered by the fact that it's for online subscribers only, but it's such a great idea, yet the execution is actually terrible on so many steps over and over. Oh, right, I forgot that you're replaced by Buckhead today. Execution is actually so terrible the whole time. Like, with how songs are added, with what songs are added, with games being added, incomplete. And with what I just said, with the same game being listed thrice. Because, oh, that version is 2 months newer and has one more song, so we have to list it as its complete own thing. Which, I think it's bullshit. But whatever. And so yeah, I'm not gonna listen to... I did listen to both Metroid Famicom and Metroid NES for two reasons. First, since it's so old... hello, Double Alpha. Since it's something so old, I didn't know Famicom Disk System and NES, if they actually did sound different as well. Could have been that they truly do sound different. I'm starting to have a theory about Alpha Pumpkin, but I wouldn't like if I'm right. Yeah, I didn't know if it was actually different. And that aside, as far as, no, not as far as I know. That aside, it's just an NES game soundtrack. Like, it was 12 or so minutes, so the entire OST. So, like, I didn't really waste any time. Oh, hey! Hi, Rowley. So, yeah. I got through 6 games today. Those being Super Mario Bros., Famicom Metroid, NES Metroid, Dr. Mario, Kirby's Dream Land, and Donkey Kong Country. And me being absolutely non-biased and not such a huge Kirby fan, as we all definitely know if you watch my streams, I added 1, maybe 2... Oh wait, that doesn't work anymore, does it? 1, maybe 2 songs per OST, and added 11 out of 15 songs from Kirby's Dream Land to my favorites. Completely unbiased. The 4 songs that I didn't add, Boss Select, because, the Game Over Here sound, because I wouldn't call that a song to begin with. One of them I'm currently forgetting. One of them I didn't add because I know that it gets a much nicer sounding version in later Kirby games where they reuse the song. Something tells me this might be the day and this might be the night alpha. Unless I'm really unlucky. And Castello because, not my type of song. You know what? Before I keep searching for something that may or may not exist, let me actually just look it up if it actually exists. Alpha Pumpkaboo. Let's see. My phone's flat and working right now. That is just incredible. And I'm not going, because, okay, can I look it up on my laptop? Alpha Pumpkaboo. Because my phone does not wanna work with me right now. You know, I wanna know something. You're a non-alpha. Wait, what's the order of the size anyhow? Man, I don't remember it all. Medium, small, big, giant. Which would make you medium and you big. Okay, got it. That's what I want to see. Alpha are not in that screen. They are identical. Do the alphas exist in all sizes? Probably. I'm probably kind of unlucky, right? Because I got medium and large, and not tiny and jumbo, which does make sense that I'm missing the smallest and the biggest. Because oughta, I guess they are rarer. Small and jumbo are only 5% chance encounter. Are only 5% chance to be encountered. So, okay, yeah. Which means what I just said, I am just getting unlucky. Okay, that's good though. That's good to know though. Guess that means we'll keep going until we catch a small alpha. It would be funny if we catch the Gorgeist. Which, by the way, the Gorgeist is... Oh, fucking hell, I need 2 small alphas and 2 jumbo alphas. This is gonna take much longer than anticipated. Yeah, we'll do it until I'm getting sick of it, and then we'll jump into hyperspace. What in the alpha hell? Hell no, hell no, hell no. Yeah, it would be funny if we catch... If one of the static alphas becomes a shiny before we find the alphas that we need. I'm pretty sure you're medium again. Or we just catch a regular shiny. Frick, wait. Oh, hell yes! I love shiny Beedrill. I freaking love shiny Beedrill. This green black, I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it! Come on, heal up. Oh my goodness. Oh, too bad that's not the alpha. But, oh, it's so beautiful. Come on, heal already. Okay, healed or not, I don't care. Yoink! Yoink! Shiny Beedrill! Oh my goodness, how I love you. This is such a good shot. You know, I never noticed that Beedrill's legs are not coming out of its lowest body part, and that's kind of weird now that I noticed it. Point is, shiny Beedrill is incredible, but oh my goodness, shiny Mega Beedrill. Shiny Mega Beedrill. Mwah! Oh, fuck yes. I've got a few Mega Shinies now. Oh no, such a tragedy. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna shine them in the decks again. Oh, right, I forgot about you. Okay. Hell yeah! Shiny Beedrill. Okay, back to the Pumpkaboo hunt. Ah, boy. That wasn't who I wanted to do. Are you serious? Pretty sure that's not the correct size either. Sorry, Rowley. You're gonna have to suffer a bit, I suppose. I'm not a good trainer. Yeah, listening to all of Nintendo music, it's gonna take forever. I know it's gonna take forever, even though, like, all the games that are regular Nintendo Switch 2 edition, I'm not gonna listen to them twice. But even listening to them once, there's one game in particular that is gonna take me days, if not nearly 2 or 3 weeks. That being Animal Crossing New Horizons. Honestly, now that I think about it, the other Animal Crossing games and Nintendo Music, I don't know whether how long they'll take either, because I know New Horizons is over 14 hours, I believe. Oh, hi. Why is it why can't it be one and done with you guys? Bye, Beedrill. Bye, Beedrill. It's always so funny to me when It's always so fun to me when I manage to find a shiny before finding a rare non-shiny Pokemon that I was actually looking for. Oh, hallelujah. God, I'll be honest, I hope they keep that. I hope I mean, I suppose it's nice that both Legends Arceus and Legends VA do this. But you know, that's something that I would have liked in Scarlet Violet, and it wasn't in Scarlet Violet, sadly. Hello, Sylveon. Sorry for not noticing you sooner. I am, in fact, not shiny hunting. I am alpha hunting. Pumpkaboos, to be exact. Because it has 4 different sizes. And apparently the smallest and the biggest size only have a 5% chance of appearing as alphas. Or appearing in general. I'm actually not sure. I just read that that they appear 5%. So yeah, I'm alpha hunting Pumpkaboo. Although it is funny, those are all the duplicates that I don't need. But I did catch a shiny Beedrill. This is the second time this happened, honestly. When I was alpha hunting for Slurpuff, I did find a shiny before I found an alpha. And now it happened again. I don't know what my luck is. Always finding something rare, but not the rare thing that I'm looking for. It's funny, honestly. Though I gotta say, I don't recognize your name in my chat, so if you're a first-time watcher, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy it. And yeah, that's about all the welcoming I can think of. Holy fuck! I just caught shiny Beetrill less than 5 minutes ago. I'm not gonna complain because as I was catching it, I said how much I would love to catch shiny Alpha Beedrill. I did not actually expect that to happen though. Not that soon, and at least. Okay. Is the Mega Gauge full? No, the Alpha won't disappear. I know the Alpha won't disappear, so... even if the Alpha were to disappear, that is definitely not enough distance to make it disappear. Actually, let's Mega Evolve you before we step in. Let's... Yeah, of course not. How in the hell? Can I just wait for it to not be aggressive anymore so I can throw a ball at it without anything to actually defeat it? Yes, I can. Oh, hey, there's an Alpha back there. Let's get out first. Wow. Wow. I'm kind of... Honestly, I'll just be thanking you there, Sylvie. Cause you appearing in my chat and asking if I was shiny hunting apparently brought me shiny luck, so thanks for that. I'm a bit overwhelmed right now. Seriously, wait, like... 2014? 2022. Seriously, it was less than 10 minutes apart. Sometimes I shiny hunt for 2 weeks straight to get what I want, and sometimes when it's not even when I'm not even shiny hunting, I catch whatever. All right, there on the... Yeah, now that you mention it, let's go there. I haven't been up there the whole stream, to be honest. I forgot about that. Oh, frick, wait, I hope I didn't spawn the Alpha. I'm walking too far away. Okay, to be expected. Though I am surprised that there are 3 of them up here. Yeah, darn, I did despawn. Actually, no, not darn. Too bad I despawned the Alpha, I guess, but... I honestly can't be mad about what just happened. Oh, hey, wait a second! I just noticed that you're in YouTube chat! I wasn't even thinking about it. Oh, wow. That's the first time someone's in YouTube chat. And, well, no, that's the second time someone's in YouTube chat. So, see, I even made the chat boxes different colors, purple and red, to be able to keep them apart. Yet my brain didn't register it in the slightest. I guess I have to find out how to make YouTube emotes work, though. Because when I go to the live streams website, I can clearly see the cat box emote that you did. But on my overlay, it appears that is that shelter in. Well, you see as what it appears. You gotta say though, kind of lucky that this is the first time you are catching me stream on YouTube, because I kid you not, until yesterday the overlay wasn't working. I would not have seen any of your messages yesterday. The overlay was working perfectly without a problem when I first made it. But about a week ago, for some reason, it just stopped working. I don't know why. I didn't change anything in the settings. It just didn't work anymore. And just as it stopped working on its own, today when I started stream, it started working on its own again, so that's lucky. Oh yeah, I should go away from the shiny box. Yeah. Huh. Maybe because it wasn't working for... No, definitely because it wasn't working for a week, because Michelle... I saw it afterwards, was very active in the YouTube chat before noticing it didn't work out, and they hopped over to Twitch. But that's the first time... Oh, hi. That's the first time I see the YouTube chat be fuller than the Twitch chat. Oh, shiny deck. Well, I wish you best of luck for that. I suppose that's a pretty big task to say it out loud, but I'm trying to catch all the shiny alpha mega Pokemon, which luckily does not mean 232 Pokemon, or well, how many are here? 132, 230, 232 and 132, 332, 364. Luckily, that means not 364 shinies. Then again, the legendaries, most legendaries can't be shiny hunted either way. But that still leaves us with 92. Wait, 92? That doesn't sound right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 77, 74, dumbass, 84, 91, 92, 93. Yeah! Oh, right, duh, because I don't have Excalibur yet. But yeah, still, 93 shiny alphas, holy fuck. Oh, thanks for the good luck, and... Did I say it already? Best of luck to you as well, because... Whatever, no matter what Pokemon or what type of shiny is rarer than the other, your task is definitely larger in numbers, so... Oh, right, Spectral of Poison. So, good luck to you as well, in case I didn't say it already. Wait, how did it die after it came out of the Pokeball? Did it? Did I just imagine it, or did I hear another sparkle while it's going out? Oh, it wasn't the sparkle, it was the daytime change message. Why was I on the shiny box? No matter. Oh, come on. It would be pretty funny if I catch the entire Wild Zone in shiny before I actually catch the freaking alphas that I want. And it would be just my luck too. Oh, let me tell you, when I was shiny alpha hunting for Binnacle in Zone 6, to be fair, no, that doesn't have anything to do with the shiny charm. Yes, I did the Binnacle hunt before I had the shiny charm, and it took me 24 hours to complete, spread across 2 weeks. But the joke is, aside from Swablu and Altaria, I caught the entire evolution line. Oh, and aside from Meditite and Medichan. But Binnacle and Barbaracle, Houndoom and Houndour, Baniri and Lopunny, Flaffy and Ampharos, and Magikarp and Gyarados. I caught all of their shinies. I caught all these evolution lines in shiny before catching shiny Alpha Binnacle. And what's even worse, I caught 1 shiny Alpha Baniri and 2 shiny Alpha Flaffy before catching shiny Alpha Binnacle. My luck is so weird when hunting. I gotta clip that after the stream ends. With the B-Drill. And with the Scrafty too. Seriously, you probably weren't there when that happened, but right as I started stream, like, seriously, stream had been on for maybe 10 minutes. And the first few minutes of that I was doing an online match, because I want to participate in every online season at least once. And the first thing that happened after I stopped fighting online, I checked the alphas in Zone 20, and while it wasn't an alpha, I did immediately stumble upon a shiny Scrafty. And today is the first time I play this game in over a month, so honestly, shiny Scrafty, shiny B-Drill, shiny Alpha B-Drill, I would say, for not having played in a month, my luck's pretty good right now. Just not with what I'm actually looking for, as always. Double Alpha. You know, I've seen it. I'm just rambling randomly. I've seen it in some YouTube videos every now and again. That people and shiny hunters in general just leave these shinies where they are. Like that shiny Alpha B-Drill that I caught before, people. I've seen it a lot of times. Oh, freak! Time's about to run out. God damn it! Anyway, I've seen it a lot of times that people will just... Oh, hey, you respawned. I thought that Pokemon was just done. That people just let them stay there because apparently there can be 10, I believe it was, shinies at a time all over Lumiose. And you know, visually it would be amazing. I really want to do that too, because it would be so nice to look at. But I am a bit paranoid when it comes to shinies. So while I would like to get to see them like that, I'm not doing that because I am scared that it will... I'm scared that something would go wrong and bye-bye to the shiny then. Which, you know, is the last thing that I want to happen. Oh hey, you're a Jumbo, but you're not an Alpha Jumbo, sadly. It is kind of funny though, I did not expect... Like, I knew for Terrakion, Latias and Latios, I would shiny hunt again, but not expect... And for Alpha Mimikyu, I will shiny hunt that as well. Eventually, I did not expect to do a stream dedicated to simply alpha hunting the two rarer Pumpkaboo sizes. And unfortunately, for Limitex purposes, as I said before, I will need 2 of each of them. Yikes, yikes, yikes. The good thing is, well, yes, the ones that I catch now just have to be different than the ones that I already have. But in, I don't know what logic it follows, truth be told, I'm just saying it, to make my own mood better. In theory, it should be easier once I have at least one of them to compare them and know if that's the right one. Yeah, no, the Jumbo is much bigger, I know. Oh, thank goodness, though, that these don't have a Mega Evolve. Oh, no, that's a Jumbo, that's a Jumbo, that's the Jumbo, that's the Jumbo. If that's not the Jumbo... Once again, I'm talking about the downside, but I'm actually too much of a scaredy cat to punish myself in some way. But I'm so sure that's the Jumbo. Fuck. God damn it. Good thing I didn't keep talking. You know, the interesting thing is, since I'm just alpha hunting and not shine hunting this time around, I'm not that much on edge as I would normally be. Because when I shiny hunt, I'm really nervous the whole time. Like, oh, I was. Okay, the binnacle thing is its own can of worms to begin with. Is that an alpha? Yep, it is. But I think I have the whole line as alphas already, so... Let's get out of here real quick. Yeah, the whole binnacle thing, while it was its own category of what the fuck is going on. It still has me, I don't want to say traumatized, but I do feel dread and the nervous urge to shiny check every time I pass by Zone 6. I kinda wish the donuts worked more similar to how come on, why do I find so many non-alpha Jumbos? Kinda wish donuts worked a bit more similarly to okay, this time I'm sure that you're not what I'm looking for, but you do know that I have to catch it every single time, Jeff. You can. What are we talking about? I forgot. I think I should start deleting them. There's nothing here that I want to keep, right? No shinies, no... well, those are obviously alphas, but not the alphas that I want, so... I didn't even catch all of them. Okay. I remembered what I was about to say. Is this the good thing? Yeah. I kind of wish donuts were a bit more like sandwiches, which... yeah, in some cases I suppose it would be overpowered. But like... it would be so nice to just... have, instead of having... oh yeah, this area of hyperspace you only have 3 minutes in it and then you get kicked out. Tough luck. It would be so nice if it is... oh yeah, the effects of the donut are active for 3 minutes. And then you're left without the effect. That would have been really nice. Because then it could be used in the normal wild zones. Or like, hyperspace itself, I had understood it very differently. Like, I thought you'd have to make donuts to unlock areas and not to chill there for a few minutes. Like if all the hyperspace areas were just... just a parallel version to Lumiose, which, I mean, they are, but we're not... actually, does it always have to turn around? Oh, okay, I guess it worked. Wait, I actually can tell. Nah, that's the same. That's the same. I wonder if we'll catch a shiny from the... Hunter? Hunter, buddy? Hunter, don't scare the people that are trying to sleep. Get down from there. That's rude. Hunter just need to be reminded of its manners. Yeah, his hyperspace was just a second map, and the donuts were more like sandwiches instead of how it currently works, I suppose. Yes, it would have been. You wouldn't be able to hunt for specific Pokemon that well because they wouldn't appear in such bulk. But not having that time... Oh, hallelujah, 2 of them. Well, there's not much time left, so... Okay, from this angle, so we hopefully hit both of them. Well, that didn't work. Shit! Well, at least we caught one of them, I guess. This really is gonna be forever. Really? Okay, so that was annoying, but whatever. Maybe I should be trying quick balls. You know, I'm so glad though that I didn't actually go through with it because due to all of them attacking non-stop, before we caught any of the shinies, I want to keep taking out the Alpha, Beedrill, and all the other bug types that appear there, just so they wouldn't bother us the whole time. But I'm glad that I didn't, because if I had, we would have gotten the 2 shinies that we did end up getting. Oh, that's the mini one. Any mini alpha? No? Okay. Swear to God, I'm gonna catch a second shiny alpha Beetle before I catch one of the 4 alpha Pumpkaboo that I need. That would be just my luck. Oh yeah, what I was saying earlier, well, I love Pumpkaboo, I love Gurgeist, and I love their shinies a lot. Like this black, cream, purple. Mm, and yes, I would have liked it. Those are Pokemon that really would have deserved a Mega Evolution. Honestly, I think more of the Calisticks should have gotten Megas. I mean, I'm glad that at least we finally do have Kalos Megas, but I think we could have used even more. But yeah, well, Mega Gurgast would have been awesome. I'm kinda glad that it didn't happen, solely because otherwise that would have meant that I would have had to shiny alpha hunt 4 different Gurgeist sizes. And no, thank you, I'm not that crazy. At least not yet. Hey, if we ever do a subathon and we reach an insanely huge goal, then maybe we can talk about me being that crazy. Is that? No, it isn't. So I just saw another shiny Beedrill, but I definitely didn't. What does this happen sometimes with that pin? Why is Cafe Ultimo in such a shit location, though? Well, then again, being inside a wild zone isn't what makes Cafe Ultimo bad. The prizes are what make Cafe Ultimo bad. Cafe Ultimo is the fucking reason why I'm broke. Well, mostly broke. And why it took me so much time to buy all the clothes in the game. 1,100,000, what the hell? Well, okay, I guess the 100k are on me. But like, if you have 100k cafe in the game, I suppose it... I suppose people being curious and thinking something special will be there. I suppose that exactly is the bait. But why make a side quest that forces you to pay not 100k, but 1 million? Like, 10 times the price. What the hell? I thank you, Pumpkaboo, for standing in such a way that made me hit the waitress slightly. Now, let's see. Honestly, maybe I should just keep catching them, and once we fill the entire box, then I should check. But no, no, no. Well, that would be fun to reveal them all at the end like this. I am definitely gonna get confused with all of them. But there's too many of them. Then again, no, in theory, or even in practice, whatever. Then again, as long as one of them is different than all the others, I'll know that it's successful, but yeah, I'd rather not. Try my luck like this. Is it? Are those 3 different sizes? Are those 3 different sizes? goes slightly above the middle portions. Its horns go until halfway, and its hair reaches until where it starts and until where the curve is almost fully inside the Pokeball, with its side spikes going out barely, and its hair goes out from nearly not at all to about half of it. Its spikes stay in, and its hair doesn't go out at all. Yep. We finally caught the small one. It only took us 2 hours of stream. Oh my goodness, it took us 2 hours. Yes, I know. It doesn't mean that the rest will be like that as well. But if that's the average, it will take us 8 fucking hours to catch all of them, because now I need a second one of this for Gurgeist. But hey, not bad so far. 2 hours, and we got one of the 4 Pumpkaboo that we needed. A shiny Scrafty, a shiny Beedrill, and a shiny Alpha Beedrill, so all things considered, pretty nice things so far. Also had a new person in chat. So yeah, honestly, I can't really complain about that. And to think, I was originally thinking of delaying stream by an hour, but thank goodness I didn't, because I'm superstitious enough to believe that things happen when they happen and can't happen at any other moment. Like, for example, when I got raided for the very first time, that was also a day where I want to delay stream by about 20 minutes. And if I had done that, then I wouldn't have gotten raided, because I got raided. The very first raid I got was pretty much at the start of the stream. And it wouldn't have happened if I had delayed stream. So, and yeah, obviously that makes sense. But I fully believe the same is true for games as well. Because, yes, they have their own code and logic and RNG and stuff, but I'm in the belief that if I had started playing Legends Arceus 1 hour later, the circumstances would have been different enough that the Pokemon that I encountered, where and how I encountered them, wouldn't have been the same. Like, I wouldn't have found any of those shinies then. They would not have also been delayed by an hour, so to speak. And by the way, why did I want to delay stream by an hour originally? And thankfully it didn't. Because I'm off from university pretty late on Fridays. I only come back shortly after 5 p.m., meaning I have... Nah, of course. Meaning I have less than 2 hours from when I'm done with university and back home until stream starts. Oh, what's my luck? Wait, where the hell did I get a Pokeball? So yeah, and especially today, because the trains have a problem. Yeah, okay, you're not the right one. Now the next small one, I will know if it's identical to this. Yeah, the trains are pretty irregular as of right now. Typical Germany. And so I have to take the bus, and the problem with that is that the train takes about 20-ish minutes from where I take it to reach the university. By bus, like, no, let's say let's say it differently. Yeah, no, it's about 20-ish minutes by train, but it's 40 to 50 minutes by bus. Which, and not only is it longer, but the other problem is that the train is big, it's spacious. Oh, there's two of them. It's easy to find somewhere to sit down, especially since... Wait, no, that doesn't apply to this situation, never mind. I was thinking of something else. It's big and spacious, it's very easy to find somewhere to sit down there. I for a second thought that was a shine because it was in front of this guy. Oh! Arth? Wait, no, not you! I annihilated nearly the entire Wildstorm. Great. Now I really hope one of them is a small one, because otherwise we're not gonna be hunting for quite a bit. God damn it. What do I do now? I don't know how long. I think about 5-ish minutes until Pokemon respawn. Yeah, now if this is what we're gonna be dealing with for the next few minutes, then it's not worth it, because all of the Pokemon that are currently here, Beedrill, Alpha Beedrill, and Rolypede. No. What are you called? Whirlipede. Rolypede. Yeah, I call it Roly, duh. I have all of them in shiny, so not worth it. Guess we'll do something else until they respawn. I'm not gonna jump into hyperspace though, I'm not that bored. But yeah, as I was saying, the problem with the bus is, aside from taking twice as long and more, is that I pretty much never, those 2 weeks that since university start again, out of those 2 weeks, only today and only on the way back home did I find somewhere to sit in the bus. So yeah, that's not fun at all. You know what? I know what I'll do. Let's go to the Poké Center. My sense of direction is terrible. See, that's what I don't like about Pokemon walking speeds. Can't it just casually be walking around me like this? Well, let me close the window. It's gone dark, and when it gets dark, it's getting both cold, and I don't want mosquitoes to come in because I'm allergic to them. And I caught the blinds in the window. Frick. Much better. I should probably turn on the light as well now that I think about it. Man, Fridays really is just me waking up, going to university, coming back from university, eating lunch, and then streaming and then going to sleep. Friday? No, streaming is fun, I'm not gonna lie, but Fridays are a chore. Should we go back there already? Now what? Yeah, we're not jumping into hyperspace, but what hyperspace distortions are there? Not battle distortions, I hate those. Oh, it's Tatsugiri. Oh, by the way, unlucky stories from hyperspace. Nah. Oh. Wait, okay, you're not a shine, but you're a bit sideways. Whatever. Unlucky stories from hyperspace. It took me nearly 2 hours to catch all 4 Squawkabilly. Because I got... Was it 3 or 4? I don't remember. Distortions in a row where there were all Squawkabilly colors except the yellow one. And only after that did I actually get one with a yellow. And while I say in a row, I don't mean per reset, because Squawkabilly for some reason is freaking rare in distortions. It took me 4 or 5 Squawkabilly distortions to get it. But oh, they did not appear in a row as I was resetting distortions. It took me freaking 2 hours to get. Yeah, I think I really have to go somewhere else and do something else for a while. You know what? For that we will warp. Let's warp over to Zone 18. I do have the entire Fennekin line in Alpha. I do have an Alpha Shiny Fennekin. But Fennekin is still my favorite Pokemon, so let me visit it. Also a Shiny. I do have a Shiny Alpha Baniri, but since there is a static Alpha Lopunny, I'm not evolving the Baniri because I think finding another Shiny Alpha Baniri is gonna be harder. Frick. We'll check up on Fennekin, just for funsies. And then... Oh, look at it. Isn't it adorable? Isn't that the cutest Pokemon of all time? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, I love you so much. Cute little Fennekin. Finksy, I have this Pokemon sitting buddies or whatever they're called. I don't know. I have a plushie of Fennekin of that because the sitting pose is pretty much the cutest Fennekin pose. Most other figures, plushies, whatever merchandise of Fennekin have it standing on all four legs, but it's sitting down like that, like a puppy, like a kitty. Well, oh hey, that's where we caught the Nancy. Oh, hi. Oh wait, I do have the entire line. It's alpha, so I didn't scare. I would have scared if you were shiny, you know. Cool. Yeah, that's by far the most adorable Fennekin pose. Okay, now we make our way back all the way over there. We'll go through here. Until we're back there, I am sure enough time will have passed for the Pumpkaboo to respawn. Oh yeah, let me go back to normal. Or maybe we could also just fight in the battle zone for a bit, cause I am short on money. If we happen to come by a battle zone. But I'm not gonna go out of my way. See, like... No, I'm too lazy to go to a battle zone. I'll do it off stream some other time. Do we run through wild zones? Yeah, why not? Maybe we find some more random shinies. And I'm really glad about that Alpha Beetle though. Because aside from the fact that I want hopefully every Alpha Shiny Mega Pokemon, out of the Pokemon that I want them as Shiny Alpha Mega, Shiny Alpha purely because I love them, the three that fall into that category are Delphox, Beedrill, and Mimikyu, and now I already did Shiny Hunt for Delphox. And now it's just Mimikyu left. I'm really... This is three, right? Yeah. And I'm really glad that... Entry I think you noticed how shocked I was that we got Beedrill just like that. Oh yeah, what distortions are here at night anyway. See, now that's something where I totally go in with a normal donut. Oh, this also for a psychic donut because all three of them can mega evolve once they fully evolve. The interesting thing is, even though donuts are obviously by far, those are also all mega Pokemon, donut distortions are obviously by far the easiest way to catch a bunch of shiny. Just because I freaking hate the whole time stress thing. Like, I'm not good under stress, and these time limits, don't help at all. And because of all the, oh yeah, I'd rather lose the donut and the hunt that I was going for than sacrifice a different shiny. But it still pisses me off, you know? Just like with Beatrill, that's the joke. I did decide to alpha hunt the Pumpkaboo on stream today, but I did plan to hunt Beatrill right here in this zone eventually. Yep, they are back. Nice to see. And I suppose, since it's nighttime, though I guess the third of nighttime is now already over, I suppose that with night and day changing what Pokemon are over here in the corner, we also have a chance at Shiny Alpha Mega Banette, which would also be awesome, because, like, Mega Banette is peak. Like, Shuppet is adorable, I like it. Banette, I'm honestly not a huge fan of. It's fine, it's an okay ghost type, but there are much nicer ghost types like Gengar, or Mimikyu, or Mischievous, or Pumpkaboo and Gorgeist, or Trevenant. But then you have Mega Banette, and Mega Banette's design I think is awesome. Huge upgrade from regular Banette. Which, as I said, regular Banette isn't bad. But the purely design-wise, I pick the Mega every day of the week. Oh well, since it only spawns here at night, yoink! I guess every night of the week. God damn it, every time. And that's one pumpkin wasted. Yeah, no. No, the thing is, with the XL1 or Jumbo or whatever it's called, see, that's a Jumbo. This one I will still catch, but I'm very sure it's not Jumbo. Wrong button. Yeah, too bad. Because I bet, and I honestly don't know what it's gonna sound like, but for the non-alphas, the Jumbo does have a different pitched voice than all other three sizes, which honestly makes it much easier to distinguish as well. And I would be... I'm not 100% sure, but it would make sense if the shiny, I say, the Alpha Jumbo also makes a different sound from the other alphas, you know? Back to Nintendo Music and what I've been doing all day, though. Like I told you, my Friday is pretty full, and on the way to and from university, I decided to start listening to the entire Nintendo Music Library. Uh, and on the topic of Nintendo Music, there are two updates that I would really love to see, but I don't know. One of them should be extremely easy, the other not so much. So I suppose it makes some sense to not have it, but the easy update, it would be so nice for the songs that have actual vocals and lyrics to be able to, just like with Spotify, for example, to um, to be able to show the lyrics on screen. Which, yes, it's not. No, I'm not even gonna waste the ball. I'll just attack it. How does also not notice? The Gorgai thing, whatever. Yeah, it would be so nice if we had lyrics on screen for like "Welcome to the New World" or okay, I guess those two songs aren't in Nintendo Music yet, but like "Twinkling Star Showers" or "Nigel's Unfinished Track." Um, the Air Riders main theme that I don't know the name of right now. Or even some of the Splatoon songs. Yes, when you listen to them, they're gibberish, but some of them still have official English lyrics, like Three Wishes, or Suffer No Fools, or Big Betrayal. It would be so nice. Or like Jump Up Superstar. Mm, the song from Moon Escape. Heart of Gold once the full Bonanza OST is in Nintendo Music. Like, it would be so nice to be able to see the lyrics. To have a lyrics option for those songs. And what would be equally nice, but like as I said, that's totally not gonna happen. The lyrics I could believe is gonna happen eventually. But you know what would be really great? Which would only affect 3DS, Wii U, and mostly Switch games. You need an online subscription for Nintendo Switch to be able to access Nintendo Music. And that online subscription is linked to your account. And your account uh, has, because of online, it has the cloud save data. It has, I don't know how exactly these things work, but I know because of ad emails and Nintendo eShop recommendations and whatever that they do exist and work, that Nintendo in the very least knows what games you play. I mean, even Nintendo Music knows it. In that search tab where all the games are listed, it shows you at the very top all the games that you have played on Switch that are Nintendo Music. So it would be really cool if there was a way, like achievement, let's just call it achievements for easier understanding, because even I am a bit unsure. you how to explain it. If there was a way to see, oh yeah, the Nintendo account that is linked to this. Yeah. This Nintendo account has 100%, it has fully completed, let's just say Donkey Kong Bonanza, or Pokemon Pokopia, or whatever other first-party game you want. Completed the game from start to finish, so we'll unlock for them every song in that game. And for everyone else who that doesn't apply to, we'll release the songs whenever our weird schedule will release them. But like people who have played these games and won't get spoiled by the music because they have heard the music in question. There should be a way to let these people listen to the songs earlier, because like what? Like the special releases before a game comes out that have 5, 6 songs? I understand that those are purely for advertising purposes, but like you can't tell me Nintendo Music is purely existing as advertisement, because if it was just for advertisement, they're doing a shit job. Firstly, because it's locked behind an online subscription, and secondly, because 90% of the songs are from NES to Wii U games, you know? Things that you cannot purchase anymore, things that, as far as Nintendo's income goes, are not relevant anymore. And only a handful of Switch titles, and only, I think, one. And then again, it's yeah, I think only Kirby Air Riders is the only Switch 2 game whose OST is in Nintendo Music. And I guess Belleville Park and the Switch 2 editions for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but those two don't even add anything. So those barely even count. No, fuck it, those two don't count. You know, I know Alphas mainly attack you, but shouldn't it change focus at some point to my Pokemon? What the hell? So yeah, like, with how they release songs, you can't say that it's for advertisement purposes, because what are they advertising if they don't allow people to listen to the songs? So like, the people who mainly will want to listen to certain game OSTs, especially new games, are the people who have played the game. So I really think that would be a great idea. Oh hey, 2 of them. But they seem to be the same size as each other, and they don't seem that small, so yeah. You know what? PK, you get a single strike and you're dead. Honestly? With these many targets? I thought PK would one-shot itself. I'm surprised. Not gonna lie. And I bet those two aren't what I'm looking for either. Yep. Wait, can it be that that there is the only pumpkin left? No, we still have those two as well. Good to know. Okay, there's a handful of them. Guess it's still worth keeping. It's still worth it to keep doing this. But yeah, since it's that little that is left here, it'll be easy for us to spot if anything is an alpha, so we don't even have to walk all the way. Nintendo music aside, I have one last. Oh frick! It just froze. Sometimes it freezes, sometimes it don't. It doesn't. I don't get it. If you ask me, not too bad though. 3 hours without anything happening. And especially 3 hours, and especially that I noticed so quickly that it froze. I think that was minimal damage. Plus, that's not a Let's Play stream or something, that's just a stream. That's just a casual stream, I guess you can say. What does it look like? No, they're just the small variations that I want without being alphas. That's why I don't see them. But yeah, as I was saying before, the capture freeze interrupted me. The last bit of news I have from today is that I have... oh hey, more pumpkaboo. I had purchased something very specific on the Nintendo store. Was it just yesterday or was it 2 days ago? Doesn't matter. Oh hey, I didn't even notice you. Yeah, I purchased something. That being Splatoon Raiders and the new Geek Captain Amiibo, because I know I want that. I know it's a top priority for me to get that, so might as well do it as early as possible, you know? Especially since that's the good thing with Nintendo pre-orders. Until it's actually time for it to be sent, there will be no payment, so if I really do want to change my mind, I have a few months to do so. But yeah, and with those pre-orders, there was one thing I ordered that was a regular order, not a pre-order. And that already came today, and I'm really glad for that. Guess that I suppose. Seriously, it's fun. It's really funny. Back when they announced Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 for the Switch, I wasn't interested in the slightest because, like with Donkey Kong Country Returns and with Pikmin 1 and 2 and Metroid Other M and whatever, like Nintendo simply re-releasing games one to one as they were, not a remake, not anything. I'm not a fan of that, I'll be honest. Especially because, like, it's funny that people purchase them and then complain they're not gonna pay for Switch Online because it's way too expensive. And honestly, I think the Switch Online subscription that I have is the deluxe, whatever it is called, pack, you know, the priciest one. And that's the family subscription. It's like 90 euro, I think, per year. Which, at first, when it first became that subscription, I said, okay, it sounds like much, but it's like the price of two, or like the price of 1.5-ish games per year for online and all the classic online library. Yeah, which I thought was a good price, and a bunch of DLCs on top of that. I thought that was honestly worth it, all things considered. Now with Switch 2 game prices, it's one game per year, but not nearly 2 games per year. Honestly, Switch 1 games also got more expensive from when the Switch came out to now. Anyway, the point is, it's still 90 euro. That's the price of one game per year for online, for Nintendo Music, even if Nintendo Music kind of sucks at times. No, the execution of Nintendo Music sucks. Nintendo Music itself, as an idea, none of them is the one I want either, I'm pretty sure. It's so weird that sometimes you can't instantly recall your Pokemon. Yeah, and NES, SNES, N64, Mega Drive for some reason, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, and GameCube Online. Oh, good thing I didn't work out yet. I didn't notice it. Okay, I think I have to close the ball menu in order to recall my Pokemon. Yeah. And admittedly, you can see it. We haven't played anything from GameCube Online yet. But still, that's so many freaking games. Especially some games that we really want to play here. Like NES. Actually, not just NES, like all of them. Any Kirby game. Like, I'm a huge Kirby fan, and this is such a great way for me to play a majority of the old games. or specifically Kirby Star Course, that golf like Kirby game, honestly, especially in two-player. Okay, no, just in two-player. One player is kinda, it's fine. But two-player mode, even though it's just the same 4 worlds and eight, same 8 stages per world, like there's, it's a Super Nintendo game. Of course there is. It's not gonna be nearly as big or crazy as games are nowadays. But still, playing together with my brother, it's so much fun. Even though we have habits that we repeated a lot at this point, it's still always just a tad different. It's chaotic. It's way better than Mario Golf. Yeah, and like Super Mario Advance for Super Mario Bros. 3 is a childhood game of mine. It's the first game I ever played on the Game Boy Advance. Well, no, not just that. The first game I ever played, period. But there was always, aside from the main game, something that I couldn't use, something that I didn't understand and couldn't access as a child. There was this E-World, or World E, or what? Was it E-World or World E? What was the order of the two? I don't remember. And there were locked toad houses there. There was an empty castle. And there was the possibility for Lucky to just grab you into the clouds, and a really nice and relaxing song is immediately playing. Oh! I have a good feeling about this one. I have a very good feeling about this one. I pressed plus to turn them into puzzles. Yeah, that checks out. Come on. I'll continue the story in a bit. Yes! Okay, now we just need Jumbos, which means now only nighttime has any interest to us. Those are all Mega Pokemon. 2 of them are Mega Pokemon. So honestly, that's all I care about, the Mega Pokemon. I would say we can just waste some time going into a distortion, but this time you can move while you're in a distortion, while you're in hyperspace, whatever. Yeah, like the e-reader world, I didn't understand it. It's talked something about cards and stuff like that, and I had zero understanding of what that was. I was just 3 back then, okay? Cut me some slack. Eventually, years later, thanks to the internet, I did find out what it is and how it works and stuff like that, but that was during the early Switch era already. Like, how the heck was I supposed... Okay, just to be sure, those are 3 different. And 3 different. Okay, very good. You know what? Let's go with the full hyperspace team for a while. Alright, poison. No, wait, poison isn't strong on them for some reason. Probably because of ghosts, so I don't get it. Okay, ice thing. The hell am I gonna do now? I don't want to skip time. But I guess I will. If I'm gonna skip time, I might as well do it inside the wild zone. Come on, Frosty! Frosty, that's not... you know, because that thing is Crabominable, the Abominable Snowman. Is it Abominable Snowman? I am not sure. Something like that. And then also Frosty the Snowman. So yeah, I think the name Frosty checks out. I really wasn't a fan of this Pokemon at first. I mean, look at its face. I really wasn't a fan of it when I first saw it in Alola. But I immediately liked its Mega Evolution. And due to using it as a Mega, I've come to like the normal one as well. Oh, actually, let me put you back in the Pokeball. And yeah, as I said, by that time, I found out about e-reader cards and stuff like that. It wasn't really possible get them anymore. Interestingly enough, it never crossed my mind that maybe to even check online, eBay, and whatever other sites there are. But yeah, then Game Boy Advance Online got released for Nintendo Switch Online. It is, I'm not kidding, it is a literal childhood dream of mine that got fulfilled that way. Super Mario Advance 4 Super Mario Bros. 3 was my first game ever. And there was always something, I knew there was something that I couldn't get to for some reason. I never knew why. When through Switch Online, finally being able to play these stages, finally seeing the chaos that it is, having SMB3 Sprite Mario picking up turnips from Super Mario Bros. 2, getting the cape riding on Yoshi from Mario World. Absolutely crazy. Like, especially with how well these mechanics translated and all the extra sprite work. Oh my. Childhood dream fulfilled. And damn, was it worth it. And while I haven't played it yet, Wind Waker is also one of these games that I really want to play. I'm glad it's on GameCube Online. Same with my brother, same for my brother, but with Twilight Princess instead. Funny how we split on that. And Yoshi's Story was also, fair, Yoshi's Story is a game I knew a lot about because I would watch Let's Plays of it on YouTube as a kid. But yeah, I like Yoshi's Island, I like Yoshi's Woolly World. But yeah, I should get a 16 member in. Thanks, let's do thanks. So just so... so it won't join my team by accident. Yeah, what I also would really like to play on GameCube Online. Oh yeah, I love Yoshi Sound. I love Yoshi Woolly World. So, and Yoshi's Story was something that since childhood I want to play. Oh, seriously. In these last few years, so many childhood games. No, not childhood games. So many games that I always want to play since childhood, but never had the possibility to. So many of these wishes got fulfilled. Yoshi's Story, the e-reader levels, Kirby Air Ride through Kirby Air Riders. Like, honestly, all that I can still think of that I have yet to play is Sonic Heroes and Sonic R. Yoink! Chances are low, but never zero. However, they're too low. There's no other? There's no other. Yeah. Something else that I am going to play. Did I imagine that? Okay, I did imagine it. There was no shiny sound. Yeah, something else that I really want to play at some point, and I will definitely do so on stream, just so you can all see me suffer and get a kick out of it, are Pikmin 1 and 2, and Pikmin 3. Pikmin you play... No, we're not singing that song yet. I did actually play Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Pikmin 4. Seriously, Pikmin 3 Deluxe and Pikmin 4 are both such good games. But I just cannot say which of these two I like more. Because what one of them does good, the other does bad. Like, they are polar opposites of good and bad. So it's so weird. Like, you say, I can't even think of certain backtracking. You talk about, oh, Pikmin 4 has no backtracking. It actually kind of sucks because Pikmin games always used to have backtracking. Don't worry, Pikmin 3 has amazing backtracking. However, Pikmin 3 has... what problem does Pikmin 3 have that Pikmin 4 doesn't? I can't think of any right now. But the thing is, I haven't played either of these games in quite a while. I suppose you could say that Pikmin 3 is very shallow on its... No, that's not right either. I don't know. It's been too long since I played, but thing is, since I played anything Pikmin related, the thing is, they're polar opposites on good and bad, so I really don't know. which one I like more. The only reason why I can't decide is because Pikmin 4 is obviously a freaking incredible game. Hallelujah. But I just love Blue from Pikmin 3. I love Brittany, Alf, and Charlie so freaking much. And the Wing and the Rock Pikmin. That's one gripe I have with Pikmin 4 actually, that aside, I mean, yeah, obviously the new Pikmin needs Spotlight, but while Purple, White, Rock and Wing Pikmin are all in the game, and I mean, yeah, Pikmin, people would have complained if they were missing. They feel like such unnecessary labyrinths because you find them in dungeons, and in the two specific dungeons where you can find them as wild Pikmin, if you don't come in with 100 Pikmin already, but then if you do, there are those candy pop bats. In the dungeons where you get them, they have uses there for puzzles, for treasures, and whatever. But aside from that, nothing. Like, the crystals that were specifically for rock Pikmin to break don't really exist anymore. Nothing is so out of reach that Wing Pikmin are the only ones that can get to it. What else? What else? Purple Pikmin, I guess, have... Okay, no, that's not a bad thing. The obligatory, you need a full squad of purple Pikmin, and I guess also OG in this game. Treasure, that obligatory 1,100 Pikmin power treasure is always nice to see. But yeah, even ice Pikmin, like glow Pikmin have their use because they have an entire sub-mode, more or less, dedicated to them. They got their entire own mode, so they have their use. What am? It's 10 PM already, thanks Talking Flower. Guess we won't be going for much longer then. I was thinking of ending either way soon. Yeah, a nice Pikmin do have a lot of uses, but like... I feel like again I heard the shiny sparkle, but it can't be... You know what? Maybe I am hearing the shiny sparkle and it's up on the road. No. Okay, it was the alpha screen paired with its almost daytime message. Again! This seems to be getting me a lot. Okay, yeah, no alpha, no shine, whatever. Oh, speaking of alpha, and this one looks even a bit actually. Oh, that is... How did I do it from closer? Well, we're catching it either way. Yeah, even ice Pikmin seem kinda underutilized because they're actual freaking onion you can get red, blue, and yellow onions all in the first. Oh, darn it. All in the first area, but even the ice onion is only in the last area in which. Ah, frick. In which you finish the first half of the story. Hi. Are we gonna do one more night? No, I'm not really in the mood for this at all. Okay. Let your Mega Evolution run out. And we'll end things here. Okay, now I understand what that visual back is. Look at the... Well, I guess the zooming doesn't really do it. Look at the screen right next to where my two chat boxes end. Do you see that weird green line? No, you shouldn't see it. There's a millimeter, I guess, of the right side of the screen that gets instead mirrored and reflected onto the very left side. That's weird. Why does this happen? Oh well. Let me heal you. I'm not running to the Poké Center. I'm too lazy. Then let me get rid of all of them. That sure is an order. But hey, we caught both the tiny alphas that we needed, which, you know, it was more likely that we'd get them than the jumbo alphas, seeing as daytime is twice as long as nighttime. And we caught 3 fully random shinies, with one of them being an alpha. I'd say this stream was a success. But yeah, as I said, eventually I'll also stream Pikmin 1 and 2. Oh, you know what, actually? I think that would be a nice thumbnail. Actually, let's put them in the order that we caught them. Nah, who am I kidding? There is no better thumbnail than this. I think that's a good screenshot. C. Yeah. I think that's... Oh yeah, I really think that was a really nice stream today. Hey, wait, I never talked about what I ordered that arrived. It's Rosalina's storybook. You know, the one from Mario Galaxy. I gotta admit, it's much smaller than I imagined. And I don't mean in thickness, like the size of the book, the height of the book, I guess. Its y-axis, its x-axis is pretty close to what I imagined. Its z-axis, its thickness, makes sense. I know what pages are in the book, so yeah. But its y-axis, it is shorter than I thought. But seriously, it's touching. Especially after having played this game just now again, seeing it, having it physical too, because like I love physical media. I love physical media, especially if it's official stuff like this book now, like Gerald's Journal, for example, or uh, for Sonic Shadow Generations, or what else? What else? Um, I can't think of anything right now, but like things from the games themselves as actual merchandise, just like they are in the games. I really like that. So yeah. Right, that's what I want to say before. It's so strange to me when they. Right, that's why I was also. See how we drifted off? I ended up talking about the Pikmin 4's shortcomings because I was comparing it to Pikmin 3, because I started singing that Forest Maze Pikmin song, because I was talking about Pikmin 1 and 2 on the GameCube, because I was talking about how people say Switch Online is overpriced when it has such a huge library, but the same people buy those individual titles, which are pure re-releases, for the exact same price as they would get an entire freaking library with the same mechanics and graphics and all. Because I want to talk about Mario Galaxy. When it was first announced, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 for Switch, I didn't want it. I was against it. And that's coming from someone who, you saw me how much I gushed about Galaxy during my playthrough of it. And and I still say Galaxy 2 is my favorite 3D Mario. But I didn't want it all because it was one of these lazy re-releases. And then the Amiibo, wasn't interested in them either. I was slightly interested in the Rosalina Amiibo because I think I already thought back then it was adorable, but I was like, hey, they are way too expensive and they don't even do anything special. Well, then again, I do collect Amiibo simply for the figurine and not for whatever they do in games. Seriously, I almost never use Amiibo in any game I play. And the storybook, I was slightly interested in that either because I like Rosalina. Whole package though, all, all in one, I couldn't care less. I was ready to ignore the entire existence of everything that had to do with Galaxy aside from the movie back when they announced it. And now look at me a few months later. I watched the movie twice. I got the special tickets for the movie, though I guess they were just handed out when you bought regular tickets for the movie. My brother, it was half price on the day he got it, but my brother bought the games. And while I was still a bit against it at first, look at how much I enjoyed Galaxy and how I gushed over it. It's total hypocrite, or total 180 to be fair. And I'm just as excited for Galaxy 2. And we got both Amiibo because they were randomly in the store. And I bought the book now. Okay, to be fair with the book, what I said, I love physical media like this. Like, it's one of my favorite things ever to get in-game items as actual collectibles, one-to-one as they are in the game. So my brother, when I purchased the book, also said, and it's weird, especially coming from you, it's weird that you didn't have any interest in the book. And I too said, yeah, that was that weird blind Nintendo hate in that moment. Because even if in the end we hadn't bought the Amiibo or the game, at least the book, that is totally my thing. So that I didn't originally have interest in it? Just weird. I just need those 2 Pumpkaboo and then I'll pester that person again. A person that shortly after the game came out, well, shortly after I finished the regular game on stream before the DLC came out, I asked on Discord, hey, does anyone want to trade? And that person was like, hey, yeah, I also played, I'd love to trade. And I am still waiting on them, actually. Oh well, I don't blame them, And to be fair, I also kinda, my hype also kinda died down a bit, but, and I decided, you know what? Enough time has passed now, I'll ask them again, but first let me catch the last few Pokemon, those being just those Alpha Pumpkaboo, that I need for trading before asking, just to be sure. But yeah, that will be all for today. Tomorrow, it's art stream time, and not only that, it's request art stream time. And oh boy, I'm kinda dreading it. No, sweat drop is appropriate. I'm not that fearful. I'm kinda dreading it cause I got 8 requests this time around. It started out with 4. Oh, seriously, I've been getting more and more requests each and every month, which on one hand is freaking awesome. Slowly getting more and more people to notice my art in my streams was a huge reason why I started doing this. So, and it to be paying off November, December, January, February, March, April. Just half a year later like this is already awesome. But also 8 requests is a lot. Last month with just 6 requests, it had gotten to a point where I needed 2 canvases. Then again, that was my own fault for accidentally drawing the first 2 characters far too big. And you know, resizing characters and their line art and colors and shading and all of that kind of pixelates them, and I don't like that. So I had to do a second canvas, but like, I'm saying it outright. 8 characters, I either draw them super small from the get-go, or I decide to make at least 2 canvases from the get-go. We'll have to see, but yeah. It'll be chaotic, be there. And sorry to say that, but I'd request this a lot. I'm not gonna take any live requests for once. But yeah, that'll be all for today. Thanks for watching. And Astrala, bye-bye.